Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 awkward moments on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
What has he got? Please with that?
Hey, I've never come in second in anything.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're going to be looking at the most uncomfortable moments from I'm a Celeb history. Let us know in the comments which one left you squirming. Number 10, Beverley offends Vernon. The celebs ended up discussing their jobs in the castle, and Vernon Kay got onto the topic of Splash, a celebrity competition show he presented in 2013. Celebs like Gemma Collins were taught how to dive by none other than Olympian Tom Daley, competing against each other. But Beverley Callard had some choice words to say about the show, and what a waste of time she thought it was.
I thought it was the most stupid programme ever.
Despite the fact it was Vernon who brought it up though, it took Beverley a few moments to realise she just insulted his livelihood.
Vernon presented it, Beverley.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
She apologised immediately, but it was still uncomfortable to watch.
I wanted to curl up and die.
Number 9, Jimmy and Jake fall out. For a while it looked like footballer Jimmy Bullard and singer Jake Quickenden were going to be the glue that held the camp together, forging a friendship early into the series. But that all changed when Jimmy lost his patience and went on an unprovoked rant about Jake. Jimmy said it was only banter, but the other campmates and the audience agreed that Jimmy went way too far with his ribbing.
Yeah, the more I'm getting to know you, the more I'm just thinking, what the is this prick doing in it?
Jake told the Bush Telegraph that he didn't actually mind too much. But the argument got enough attention that Jimmy, previously on track to become king of the jungle, ended up getting voted off.
Hurt you there, didn't I? That bit of banter. I can tell, just a little bit affected. I didn't mean it.
Number 8, Nick Knowles on the moon landing. In recent years, conspiracy theories have gained more and more traction, including the most popular one of all, that the moon landing was a hoax. During his time on the show, Nick Knowles made it clear that he firmly believes the landmark event was staged, much to the annoyance of Anne Hegarty.
No one's landed on the moon.
Humans, yeah, they have.
No, we haven't.
Nobody else in the camp was buying any of the nonsense he came out with either. It quickly became clear that Nick didn't actually know what he was talking about and was just repeating common talking points seen online.
The argument is that you would actually have to build the spacecraft out of lead in order to protect the astronauts from the Van Allen belt.
Except if you're going through it quite fast, it need not have that massive an effect.
Since Anne is a trivia legend, she was easily able to explain away his gripes with the moon landing, but it was still a baffling conversation to watch.
I think it's bollocks. I think we have landed on the bloody moon.
Number 7, Ferne McCann eats a spider. Bush Tucker trials are always unpleasant, and the eating trials are by far the worst of all. In 2015, Towie's Ferne McCann came face to face with a live spider the size of her hand.
A live water spider.
Though it was the final thing she had to eat to beat the trial and get some proper food for the camp, nobody would have blamed her if she chickened out. It has to be one of the most traumatic eating challenges the show's ever seen. In it goes!
Coming back up!
She was able to do it, but had to spin the spider around first to make it so dizzy it stopped moving. Even if you're not an arachnophobe, this is still excruciating to watch. Number 6, Amir Khan's therapist. During his stint in the jungle, Amir Khan shocked audiences by being so brutally honest during the Bush Telegraph that something had to be amiss. And in fact it was. Amir didn't realise that the Telegraph was going out directly to the viewing public. He thought it was some kind of therapist he was talking to get things off his chest.
It might look easy on TV, what you guys are seeing, but to be honest with you, it's very hard to live here.
It was pretty clear that he hadn't actually seen the show before, particularly when he went into detail explaining basic things fans will know. Still, his honesty came in handy during Strawberrygate, giving us an insight into exactly what he and Ian were thinking at the time.
If you're going to tell them, you need to take full blame because I ain't going to tell them.
Number 5. Noel Edmonds. ITV paid a mind-blowing £600,000 to get presenter Noel Edmonds to step into the jungle, and they wanted that cash to be well spent. When Noel entered late, he was immediately crowned the Emperor of the Jungle to cause friction between the campmates. But ITV overestimated the entertainment value this would have. He was the very first person to be voted off by the public just days later, which led to rumours of a fix.
Am I supposed to look disappointed?
Though these claims have never been proven, it's still undeniably awkward for Noel's entrance to have so much fanfare and be so unpopular, not to mention his alleged feud with stand-in presenter Holly Willoughby.
Can I just be really dull and boring?
Yeah?
It's a garland.
You've been told.
First mistake.
Get it back.
Number 4. Vicky Pattison crowns Scarlett Moffatt. When Scarlett became Queen of the Jungle in 2016, her crowning ceremony wasn't exactly befitting of royalty.
And the new Queen of the Jungle is Scarlett Moffatt!
The previous year's winner, Vicky Pattison, was on hand to pass on the torch, but many viewers believed they must have had a falling out behind the scenes. This was because Vicky threw the crown onto Scarlett's head without too much care and then left the set immediately.
Well done.
Just come here. Congratulations.
Thanks, Vicky.
The moment was talked about so widely that Pattison eventually had to talk to the tabloids and set the record straight, claiming that she was just trying to be impartial and didn't want to seem like she wanted Scarlett to win. Number 3. Katie Price walks out. One of the most watchable celebrities ever to enter the jungle, Katie Price was one of the few to appear on the show more than once.
I'm naughty.
I'm not.
You are. Come on, let's stop all that.
Her first appearance made history because it was when she met future husband Peter Andre, but by 2009 she'd moved on with boyfriend Alex Reid. But that didn't last long either.
So you've made your decision, you're
I'm
going?
going.
After she quit the show, she dropped a few bombshells in her exit interview with Ant & Dec, including that she was dumping Reid and that their relationship was now over. The kicker was that Reid was actually waiting for her down under and was planning on proposing.
So
no more.
So you and Alex are split now?
I'm not with him, no.
Okay.
Number 2. Nick Knowles singing. The campmates wrangle themselves a guitar one evening and start having a sing-along to Oasis classic Wonderwall. But it's not long before Nick Knowles, who's produced a grand total of 1 album in his life, gets control of the instruments and starts to perform.
Go get the guitar.
Where everyone joined in with Wonderwall, Nick picks one of the most depressing Bob Dylan songs to break out, which doesn't do anything to help the mood.
When the rain is falling on your face and the whole world is on your case.
It's a classic, but it takes John Barrowman and Emily Atack breaking out Summer Nights on karaoke to cheer everybody up again, certainly upstaging Nick's awkward performance.
Guitar went away, karaoke came out.
Number 1. Gillian McKeith faints. In 2010, television history was made when nutritionist Gillian McKeith was voted to do yet another Bush Tucker trial.
Gillian.
The public couldn't get enough of watching her panic and complain during the challenges, despite the fact it meant the rest of the camp missing out. But we got something far more entertaining than another trial on this fateful day, where Gillian collapsed live on air and Ant & Dec had to quickly go to an ad break.
Let's get Bob in. Bob.
Okay, bring the oxygen in, please.
The dramatic fainting fit was widely speculated to be fake, and afterwards, Alison Hammond revealed that it certainly was. Apparently, Gillian felt she was left no choice but to fake a medical emergency to get out of the challenge.
Gillian?
Okay.
Gillian?
I think it's best if we go to a break right now and give Gillian the attention she needs. We'll find out if she can do it after the break. See you in a few minutes.
Nice and slow.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.